thanks to you guys, I'm able to go in. This weekend I spent time learning from some of the best people in the industry, including physical therapists who consults for Nike's elite team for their athletes, as well as I got to hang out with the Seattle Sounders strength and conditioning coach David Tenney, and just a bunch of really cool people. So it's all thanks to you guys. So I live my dream. So I definitely want you guys to live your dream, not only in fitness, but in whatever you do, but definitely in fitness, so that's why I'm here to help you. So today's workout is 45-15, it's 45 seconds on, that's work time, okay? You get 15 seconds of transition/rest time to move on through the exercises. There's 3 exercises per station, there's 3 stations, and we're gonna go through each station 3 times. So hit 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you'll get a transition time. We'll switch to the second station, okay? First station we have our high knees, which you guys just did for running. What we're doing is we're starting off with the jog. So the jog, you always want to start, think about this little skip, okay? And you start to pump, okay? So if you notice my arms stay to 90 even at a jog, the biggest mistake I see here is heel kick. This is not really a realistic jog. That's really a waste of energy and actually not very knee friendly. Your hamstring doesn't really pull like that, so it's not a great movement. So when you're jogging, bring your feet up in front. The key is stay on your toes too, because I see this sometimes, where people are almost lifting out to the side, tightens the wrong muscles and can create injury. So this is your jog, and when we sprint, it's all through the arms, pump the arms, the legs will come up. We'll go 5 seconds, so you're either jogging or sprinting. Coach will let you know, okay? Second exercise, we've got 2 levels for push-up to plank. If you're new, you can start off with just a plank. You're gonna go elbows down, okay? From here, you've got your feet nice and straight. You're gonna pull your toes up towards your nose. You're gonna pull your elbows back towards you. You're gonna tuck your chin, so you're not gonna be up here looking. You're gonna squeeze your glutes and squeeze your legs as hard as you can. That's level 1, okay? Level 2, go a little bit wider for push-up to plank. I'm going to take my palm and put it right where my elbow is. I'm going to make a level change without shifting my hips. Okay? What it should look like is this, coming up, okay? Hips should stay nice and level, no movement to the low back. Third station is ball slams. We're going to do several things on a ball slam. 1, these are all the same diameter, but they're actually different weights. So check the number on there and go up from 8 to 20 pounds. Start with the ball between your legs. You're going to do a nice hip hinge. So just push here with your chest up. You're going to grab onto the ball. Make sure your arms come straight up overhead. Chop your hips back, and at the same time, you finish with your arms. Nice and strong, okay? So it looks like this. So I'm hitting with my full body, finishing with my arms for good follow through. One thing I don't do is this. Okay? And believe it or not, you'll see it and it'll waste a lot of time. You just want successive reps. So keep it right between your legs. Think right here is your sweet spot. That's where the ball goes, okay? So the second station, we have burpees. So we have 3 levels of burpees, okay? So first of all, hip hinge, bend the knees, touch the floor. Okay, that keeps your back nice and flat. There's a big difference between that and this. Okay? You know, don't pick anything up like this. Don't keep doing that either when you do burpees. Bend, touch, palm flat, step out, hips in a straight line. Step in, and you're going to jump. Okay, so even if you're doing level 1, you're still jumping. Level 2, touch, jump, in, up. Level 3, touch, jump. Pull up, okay? So the knees went to the chest, I can kick my heels back. TRX partial rolls, going with neutral grip. Feet together, that's paramount. Toes up, shoulder blades back. Okay, so big chest, pull up to the handles. Come down about halfway, pull. So this is what the pitch should look like. Don't stop, okay? Head's in a nice straight line. So we're not doing this, okay? We're not doing this, okay? Keeping the head in a nice straight line, okay? That's really important, especially with neck problems, okay? Ears right over the shoulders, over the hips, okay? Single leg Romanian deadlifts. We've got 2 levels for this, okay? You don't have to go super heavy, really form is more important. The first thing that we're looking at, starting off with no weight, just check the form, is I touch my back toe to the heel and I scoot out to the side. My back heel's off the floor, it's going to stay that way. Okay? From there, all my weight's on my front leg. I'm going to go big chest, abs tight. I'm going to drive my hip bone straight back like I'm bowing. And then I'm just going to stand up. You should feel a nice stretch through your hamstring of your front leg. Okay? If I load this movement, same way, step out to the side, toe up. Notice the shin stays straight. So the knee's not locked out, but the shin is staying straight. Pushing back. You feel stretch to the calf and the hamstring. And then the full single leg Romanian deadlift. I'm pushing back and coming forward. Pushing back and coming forward. Okay? The bell does not have to touch the ground. on every rep. Then we're going to a full Romanian deadlift for a third station. So you're going to start with the bell in front of you. Once again, we're thinking vertical shins. So shins stay nice and straight. Toes are pointed straight ahead. Chest is up. Tighten your armpits up. Push your hips back. Bring the bell to your kneecaps. Hop straight through. Hop straight through. So the common mistakes I see is this. Knees bend and then try to squat it. Just drive your hips back like you're reaching for a wall. Touch that wall and push straight through. Another thing I see hips go straight through like this when the knees aren't locked out, so make sure you pull your knees up into your hips. Okay? And then the last thing I see is too much lean back. Okay? So you should be tall and driving away from the earth. Okay? Not leaning back away, and you're sitting in a lazy boy chair. Okay? Harder vertical pallof press. This one I'll do by myself just so there's no partners. Megan will have you, actually Tyler will have you go by yourself. So, Tyler would be you holding on to the band, if you're with a partner, it's on the other side. Arms are straight, wrists are straight, you're pushing through the top, okay? I've got my abs nice and tight right now because the band's trying to pull me, right? So I'm here. I step forward, bend a little, come back. So really I'm controlling this lunge through this range of motion. If you're with a partner, you'll see, if you both step at the same time, it becomes extremely difficult. Here, straight line, straight through. What you don't want to see is this, right? Because then everything's not lined up joint by joint. We want hips, shoulders, arms, chin. Okay? Last one is a band curl or jump out. So there's two ways you can hold this band. Step on top of the band, and you can go here. This is my preferred grip just because it's a little easier on the wrist. If your wrists are a little beat up from typing a lot, this might bother you. Or if it bothers you on push-ups, that might bother you. So here, okay? Feet together. When you do curls, you want to tap and pull your shoulder blades down and curls. You see how my elbow doesn't come forward compared to this? Right. Big difference. Here I'm using my shoulder blades to actually strengthen the muscles that keep my shoulders healthy. Here I'm just letting them slouch forward into this bad posture. So boom, lock down, pull. When I jump out, on my toes. So I do 2-for-1 exercise with lower body and upper body, very simple little jumping jacks. 3 times on that station. Then we're going to finish off with a 3-minute EDT, which stands for escalating density training. Basically what that means, we're going to do is 8 reps, except for the Mt.Climbers is 16, non-stop for 3 minutes, so you're just moving fast. So you do 8 burpees, which we already went over the variations for. We'll do 16 Mt.Climbers, which is thumbs underneath the chest, which is super important. Spread your hands out across the floor. Same plank position with the toes pulled, elbows tight. Pulling in 16 each leg. Make sure you're not here. Totally changes the exercise you're pushing yourself away. Here you're supporting yourself. Here you're just hanging out. Okay? 16 each leg, and then we finish with jump squats. 8. Hips back. Land this off. Knees are staying out.